George Washington Carver once said, "Education is the key to open the golden door of freedom." But this golden key has since been stolen away by a small but well-connected minority of teachers. I know each and every one of you has been able to experience the passionate staff that we have the privilege to know and live under here at PAA. Sadly, other schools throughout America are not as lucky. States like Georgia and New Mexico have horrendous high school graduation rates that dip down to as low as 67%. Even worse, our nation's capital, the District of Columbia, currently has the lowest graduation in the country, with a measly 59% of students graduating from high school. Though many people would like to think that the students are entirely to blame for this, that is simply not the case. Incompetent teachers are a plague that destroys the futures of thousands of students across America, and tenure only makes it harder to fire them. Tenure is a form of job protection that public school teachers receive in all states after 1 to 7 years on the job. Though practical in theory, tenure has been abused time and time again by lazy and ineffective teachers. Tenure makes it so hard to fire inefficient teachers that schools literally pay tens of thousands of dollars just to get rid of the teachers, just to get them to quit. On February 11, 2010, LA Weekly investigation found that the Los Angeles Unified School District spent $3.5 million just trying to fire 7 underperforming teachers. On average, each of the 7 cases took about 5 years to finally be resolved, with only 4 out of the 7 teachers actually being fired. Unfortunately for us, tenured teachers are not fighting their legal battles alone. Teachers' unions are there to back up ineffective and downright dirty teachers. Stephen Wright, a tenured teacher who worked at Downers Grove South High School in Illinois, was allowed to keep his teaching license even after being accused of stealing computers, faking his hours, and sexually molesting female students. Wright was given 3 10-day unpaid suspensions after being issued multiple warnings, and after he was finally fired. Wright then went to work in at least 6 other high school districts and 2 community colleges, all thanks to his trusty teachers union. Reasons to reform tenure aren't restricted to students only. Teachers also suffer from the injustice of tenure. Tenure laws include a policy called last hired, first fired, which basically means that the newest, youngest, and freshest minds are the first to be cut in an economic crisis, regardless of skill or wisdom. These are the teachers who could have made a difference, the people who could have raised America's low graduation rates and send the next generation into a bright future. But these beacons of passion and energy are snuffed out before they can do the good that they were meant to. All thanks to an archaic system that is exploited by those who harm America the most. Despite the fierce opposition that reformers of tenure face, we are taking large strides against tenure and its supporters. In 2008, DC Schools Chancellor Michelle Rhee proposed the idea to give teachers the opportunity to link pay to performance in exchange for teachers to give up on tenure. This proposal would allow quality teachers to get the money they deserve and earn up to $130,000 per year, as well as eliminating the crutch that ineffective teachers have relied on for so long. In 2010, the DC Teachers Unions allowed its members to vote on Rhee's proposition. 80% of teachers voted in favor. Just 1 month after the proposal had passed, 241 ineffective teachers had been already fired, and Rhee had put 737 teachers on notice for being, and I quote, minimally effective. Later that year, the documentary Waiting for Superman finally brought the dark side of tenure to the light. The documentary highlighted various ends of the tenure system, including New York City's rubber rooms, which paid full salary to teachers who were deemed unfit for teaching to sit in a room for the entire school year. These rubber rooms were shut down that very year. With the tenure system finally beginning to be reformed, there is no better time to help thousands of students in need. You don't need to be a big shot movie director or a high school district chancellor to help those who crave a better education. Only the combined effort of people from all walks of life can help open the doors of freedom for the next generation of students. Thank you.